What's a hashtag? Guys, you're in the right place. We're gonna go over what it is and why you should use it in your social media. Stay tuned. So what are hashtags? Now, I don't know about you, but I grew up before hashtags were a thing. We used to call it the pound sign, and now there's this little, hand symbol that we do for it. Hashtag great life or whatever. People hashtag in normal conversation, right? So what even is a hashtag? A hashtag is something that's used in social media to give you a metadata file. Now that's a big long word. Let me break it down for you and explain to you what it means. Okay, so a hashtag is the pound sign or the little tic-tac-toe sign. And when you're using it in social media, there's a specific connection that will have with anyone else who has that specific hashtag. So the way you use a hashtag is you put the pound sign down, whether you're using your social media on your phone, whether on your computer, wherever you're using it, and then you spell out whatever you want your hashtag to be. Now the reason I love hashtags is that you can create this instantaneous metadata sidecar without having to program anything, without having to know any code, without having to do any of that. You can create any brand new hashtag no matter what it is, even if you're the only one using it. So when you create a hashtag, you're going to create the pound sign and then spell out whatever you want your hashtag to be. No spaces, and it doesn't matter if you do capitals or lowercase, it's not case specific. But when you're doing those hashtags, you can create this hashtag that says what? Soji 2018. That was the hashtag for the Olympics this year, right? If you have an Instagram account, you can do hashtag Marianne's Fitness Boot Camp, and everything with that hashtag is going to show up when you click on one of those hashtags. Now, I said metadata sidecar file. That's a big long name. Let me explain to you and exactly what that means. So every piece of information on the internet has the primary information. So for example, a post on Facebook, that's a primary piece of information. A post on Instagram, that's a primary piece of information. A photo, that's a primary piece of information. A Pinterest post, a Twitter post, a LinkedIn post. No matter where you are, you have this primary file. Now, a metadata file is something that tells you about the main file. So think of it this way. You snap a photo, right? And when you snap a photo, whether you're using your phone or a camera or whatever you're using, that photo not only has all the colors and the pixels in the photo, but it also has this little sidecar file that's attached to it. It's got sometimes your GPS coordinates. It's going to tell you what kind of camera the photo was taken with, what your f-stop was, what your aperture was, where all of this information is in this little file that follows this big file wherever it goes. Social media works exactly the same way. So when you have a post on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever, and you put a hashtag on that, you're actually adding this little sidecar file with all of this information that's going to help you connect with all of the other posts and then whatever medium you're using. The thing that hashtags won't do is cross mediums. So if I've got a hashtag on Instagram, it's not going to pull up the same hashtag on Facebook. It's just going to, if I click on that hashtag, it's going to show all of the posts that have that same sidecar file in it. So for example, pull out your phones, pull out your devices, go to any social media app that you want. Go to Facebook, go to Twitter, go to Instagram, whatever you want. Go open there and then look for a specific hashtag. Instagram's a really great use for this because you can search by hashtag. So go look up a hashtag. Look up a hashtag like yoga or healthy eating or vegan or mama5, whatever hashtag you want. Type it in, look it up, and see what happens. You're going to get a whole list of pictures and posts and whatever is relevant to that hashtag. It's so great for using for events. The Olympics use it. People use it for their weddings all the time. It's a specific hashtag for their wedding. It's a great way to stay connected and to follow people who have similar interests from you. So hashtag it up. All right, get your unique hashtags. In fact, comment with them below because I want to know what they are. Remember to stay tuned to our channel. I'm going to post another video tomorrow. Hit the subscribe button and I'll see you then.